पर।
Good evening. I'm Melissa and I'm doing my MBA in ICFEI University and I'm a Christian. There was a question regarding the food. In the Old Testament, it was said that we do not eat pork, but the New Testament, Jesus said that all food are fit to be eaten. So the question arises there.
बहन ने सवाल किया है कि ओल्ड टेस्टामेंट में लिखा है कि सूअर का गोश्त मत खाओ, लेकिन ईसा अलैहिस्सलाम ने न्यू टेस्टामेंट में कहा कि सब खाना आप खा सकते हैं। ये है बाइबल। मैं चैलेंज करता हूँ आपको दिखाने के लिए बाइबल में कहाँ कहा है ईसा अलैहिस्सलाम ने कि सब खाना जायज है। There is something like a red letter Bible, sister. एक रेड लेटर बाइबल है जिसका मतलब जो कुछ ईसा अलैहिस्सलाम ने कहा है वो रेड इंक में लिखा है, लाल लाल रंग से लिखा हुआ है। और अगर आप रेड लेटर बाइबल लेंगे और तहकीक करेंगे, बहुत कम चीज रेड में लिखी है बाइबल में। रेड मतलब ईसाई के स्कॉलर्स कहते हैं ये ईसा अलैहिस्सलाम ने कहा, जो ब्लैक में वो ईसा अलैहिस्सलाम ने कहा। जो सिस्टर जिक्र कर रही है वो कर रही है सेंट पीटर के बारे में, नॉट जीसस क्राइस्ट। ईसा अलैहिस्सलाम ने कभी भी नहीं कहा कि आप सब कुछ खाओ। एक ख्वाब आता है पीटर को, उस ख्वाब में उसने देखा कि सूअर खाना अच्छी बात है, इससे सूअर खाना सही होगा। ईसा अलैहिस्सलाम क्या कहते हैं? ईसा अलैहिस्सलाम कहते हैं न्यू टेस्टामेंट में गॉस्पेल ऑफ मैथ्यू में चैप्टर नंबर 5 वर्स नंबर 17 से 20 तक, Jesus Christ peace be upon him says in the Gospel of Matthew chapter number 5 verse number 17 to 20, think not that I have come to destroy the law of the prophets. I have come not to destroy but to fulfill. And not one jot or tittle shall pass away until the law be fulfilled. And anyone who breaks one of the least commandments shall be called least in the kingdom of heaven. And whosoever shall keep the commandment and teach men to do so shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. Unless your righteousness exceeds the righteousness of the scribes and the Pharisees, in no way shall you enter the kingdom of heaven. Sister, this is a verbatim quotation from the Gospel of Matthew, chapter number 5, verse number 17 to 20 of King James Version. I am speaking from my head, God-given computer. You can check it up. ईसा अलैहिस्सलाम कहते हैं, think not that I have come to destroy the law of the prophets. मैं नहीं आया हूं पहले शरीयत को तोड़ने के लिए, नष्ट करने के लिए, लेकिन मैं आया हूं उसको मुकम्मल करने के लिए, उसकी तस्दीक करने के लिए। और अगर आप एक भी नुक्ता पुरानी शरीयत का छोड़ते हैं तो आप जन्नत में कभी नहीं जाएंगे। Even if you break one jot or tittle, you shall not enter the kingdom of heaven. Who said that? Jesus Christ peace be upon him. एक भी चीज जो ओल्ड टेस्टामेंट में लिखी है अगर आप उसको तोड़ते हैं तो जन्नत में जाएंगे नहीं। वो तो सेंट पॉल और बाकी लोग आए और फिर बदलने की कोशिश की। Out of the New Testament, sister, there are 27 books in the New Testament. More than 50% have been written by Saint Paul. Saint Paul is a self-appointed apostle of Jesus Christ peace be upon him. He hardly met him. Some scholars say he only met him once. So we have to follow the teachings of Jesus Christ peace be upon him, not of Saint Paul. हमें मानना चाहिए ईसा अलैहिस्सलाम का कहना, सेंट पॉल का नहीं। ईसाइयत के बारे में बात कर रहा हूं मैं, पॉलिनिटी के बारे में नहीं। सिस्टर, अगर आपको अच्छा ईसाई बनना है तो आपको सूअर का गोश्त नहीं खाना चाहिए। अगर खाएंगे तो जन्नत में नहीं जाएंगे। उसके पहले आपको इबादत करना चाहिए सिर्फ एक खुदा की, मानना चाहिए आखिरी पैगंबर में। ईसा अलैहिस्सलाम ने कहा एक पैगंबर आएंगे जो आपको अच्छी बात समझाएंगे। You have to believe in Prophet Muhammad peace be upon him. If you don't believe in Prophet Muhammad peace be upon him, you are not a good Christian. You have to follow the last and final revelation, that is the glorious Quran, and then only can you enter heaven. Hope that answers the question, sister.
अगर कोई गैर मुस्लिम बहन हो तो।
Good evening, doctor. This is Melissa once again. With regards to the food, I asked you about Christianity, but I was not allowed to counter question because the mic was switched off that time. So I had to wait in the turn again. It says in Mark 7 and verse 19 that Jesus said all food are fit to be eaten. So I want you to help me out with that. Mark 7 verse 19.
Sister quoted Mark 7 verse 19.
Yeah.
Verse number 19. Because it entered not into his heart but into his belly and goeth out into the drain, thereby purging out meats. Purging all meat. Where is it mentioned?
That all food are fit to be eaten.
Where is it mentioned? I've got the Bible. Which version are you referring to, sister?
Good News, New Testament.
Good News, New Testament. What does it read? Here I've got the King James Version, which is the most popular of the versions. It says that because it enters not into the heart, but into the belly and goes out into the drain, thereby purging all meats. The context, if you read from starting, sister.
We are referring to Good News Bible.
That's
so
right. And when he had entered into the house away from the people, his disciple asked him concerning the parable, and he said unto them, Are ye so without understanding also? Do ye not perceive that whatsoever thing from without enter into man, it cannot defile him? What enters from out cannot defile him. Because it entered not into his heart, but into a belly, and goeth into his drain, thereby by purging all meats. And he said, That which cometh out of the man, that defileth the man, from within out of the heart of men proceed evil thoughts, adulteries, fornication, murders. Sister, it says that what you eat, it doesn't change your heart. That doesn't mean it has given you permission to eat. It says that what you eat, it goes into your belly, and that we know scientifically. It doesn't go into your heart. What you eat, it goes into your belly. But Jesus Christ also said, which I told you earlier. For example, Quran says very clearly that eat of all the things which is good for you. Quran says like that. So if you pick up the word of Surah Baqarah chapter 2 verse number 168, eat the thing which is good for you. There it doesn't say that pork is haram. So when we read the Quran, we take the Quran as a whole. But in 3 other places, the Quran says pork is haram. So sister, same way in this Bible it says, what you eat, you can eat. You can eat the meat. But if it is prohibited somewhere else, that becomes the prohibition. You have to read the Bible as a whole. Unfortunately, Christians pick up verses of the Bible and they quote out of context. So this also, sister, I do agree with this verse. But if you go ahead in the Gospel of Matthew, which I quoted to you earlier, Gospel of Matthew chapter number 5 verse number 17, it says, Think not that I have come to destroy the law of the prophets. I have come not to destroy but to fulfill. Unless the heaven and the earth pass away, not one jot or tittle shall pass away from the law until all be fulfilled. If you break one of the least commandments, you shall not enter heaven. So now you cannot agree that Jesus Christ, peace be upon him, has made a contradiction. You can't agree with that. So what do you say? Fine. Jesus Christ, peace be upon him, said you can eat all lawful things. But what is prohibited in the Old Testament is yet prohibited. That doesn't mean he overrules. If I agree with this work, then I have to say that Jesus Christ, peace be upon him, is contradicting himself, which I cannot agree. I believe Jesus Christ, peace be upon him, is a prophet of God. So the sister, the thing is that many people are quoting you Bible out of context. Similarly, the Quran says you can eat all animals, all four-footed animals, but the Quran is more clear with the exception named. Surah Ma'idah chapter number 5 verse number 1. So the exceptions can either be in the Quran or the Sahih Hadith. Similarly, this word says that all the things which is lawful you can have. It's no problem. But what has been prohibited in the Old Testament is yet prohibited today, because if you break one law or one dot